Welcome back to Britton Farms Homestead. Today we're in the pantry. We're going to go ahead and today we're going to can some beef stew to add to our pantry. And I'm going to tell you step by step how to do it, how to pack the jars. We're going to do it with our Presto Electric canner, and we're going to put it in our playlist, Together We Preserve. If you're interested in joining in on this collaboration, go ahead and make a video how to preserve food of whatever kind you would like. It could be canning, dehydrating, freezing, whatever it may be. And just put the hashtag Together We Preserve and I'll add it to our playlist. But we're gonna go ahead and get started on how to can beef stew. If you like what you're seeing here, go ahead and subscribe, like, hit that bell notification, and go ahead and leave a comment down below if there's anything you would like me to can or preserve in some certain way and you would like me to do it. We have a dehydrator, of course we have a freezer, and we do have a canner. So I could do any of those. If you have something specific that you would like me to do and show you how to do step by step, let me know down in the comments below. And hang in there. We're gonna go ahead and can some beef stew today. So first of all, we started with our potatoes. These are golden yellow potatoes, and you can use any type of potato you want, but these are golden yellows. You would need to peel them. We'll wash them, peel them, and then you're gonna cube them like this. Be careful when you're cubing your potatoes. You don't want them too small because we're making quarts. And we're gonna pressure can these for 90 minutes. And if you have a smaller piece like this, more than likely it's gonna turn to mush in 90 minutes in the pressure canner. So you need pretty good, sized ones. And if some of them are smaller and they turn to mush, that's fine. But if you want chunks of potatoes, you're gonna need to have pretty good sized potatoes chunked. So the recipe calls 4 to 5 pounds of potatoes, and it asks that you cut them in 1.5 inch cubes. So I would say maybe that. If it was a little bit bigger, I think it would be fine. So I am using top sirloin steak for my beef stew because it was on sale. Everything else was super high in price. This was on sale for $4.99 a pound. So it was way cheaper than chuck roast or anything like that. I think those were $6.99 a pound, so it would have been $2 more a pound. So I got this for $4.99 a pound, and this is what we're going to put in our beef stew and cooking it 90 minutes in a pressure canner. It should make shoe leather tender, so we won't have to worry about the tenderness. So we're going to go ahead and cut this in cubes and get it ready to go in the jars. So we now have our 12 cups of potatoes in here cubed. And when I said that it needed to be 1.5 inches, that was for the beef, not the potatoes. But you can leave the potatoes pretty good size. They're gonna cook for 90 minutes, so they're gonna be done. but just the smaller ones may turn to mush, but that's okay. It'll make it thicker. So we're fixing to cut this piece of meat here, and we're gonna cut it in. We're fixing to cut this 1.5 inches cubed, and I hope this knife is sharp enough to make this happen. Maybe it is. So you're gonna need pieces about that size. We've put a pot of water on the stove to start boiling, because once we get all of our ingredients in the pot with our potatoes, we're gonna have to cover it with water, with boiling water. And then we bring everything to a boil and then can it up in the jars. So you can go ahead and get this ready and start it boiling while you're prepping your potatoes and your meat and your carrots and other things. Okay, so now we have a skillet on the stove, and we're about to add some olive oil to this skillet. And we're gonna sear that beef and just brown it on all sides. And then we'll put it in the pot with our potatoes along with the rest of our ingredients. Alright, our beef is mostly seared, so we're going to take it and we're going to add it to our potatoes over here. Put our boiling water over the top of our 4 to 5 pounds of stewed meat cut into 1-inch cubes, 12 cups of peeled and diced potatoes, 8 cups of sliced peeled carrots. I did not put celery in this. This does call for celery, but I don't like celery, so we're not putting that in there. 3 cups of chopped onions, 4.5 teaspoons of sea salt, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. So now we're gonna put it on the stove. We're gonna bring it to a boil. We're gonna keep it stirred. And then our jars are already in the dishwasher. And our jars are in the dishwasher. And they're clean, they're sterilized, and they're hot. So it makes 7 quarts. So we're gonna pull these out. We will fill them up after we get this liquid hot. So we're just gonna bring it to a boil. Once it gets to a boil, we will jar it up and then we'll put it in the pressure cooker. Hot and boiling now, so we're gonna take it and we're gonna put it in our jars. Now that all of our jars are full, we left an inch of headspace at the top. We're going to take a paper towel, we're gonna put vinegar on it, we're gonna wipe all the rims, then we're gonna put our lids on and our rings and tighten them down hand tight. All right, so we got all of our lids on our jars. We've got it in the pressure canner. We're gonna fill it up to water, about up to there where headspace starts. It's so dark over here. It's like a dungeon. We're vampires around here, I think. But anyway, almost to the bottom of the ring. We want the water to come to right there when it's in the pressure cooker. Then we're gonna put hot water in there. And then we're gonna pressure can these for 90 minutes. So now we've got it 5 5 quarts in the Presto Electric pressure canner, or digital electric Presto canner. And it's kind of, after you get up to pressure and everything on the canner, it's kind of set it and forget it. So it's gonna pressure can for 90 minutes and then it's gonna cut itself off. It's gonna let the steam out all by itself. I'm gonna get up in the morning and I'm gonna come take them out. And I think I have 2 more quarts to pressure can. We'll put them in after these get done. So in the morning, I'll have 2 to take out because my dad will finish these. He'll take them out because it's past my bedtime. But he'll take those out and then he'll put 2 more in. And then in the morning when I get up, I'll take the other 2 out. And I hope to catch that on video for you. If you guys like what you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe, like, hit that bell notification. Also, anybody that wants to know about canning, if you have questions, you can leave me questions or comments down below in the comments. We'll let you know that I'm a rebel canner. And if you don't know what that is, you should do some research and decide if you want to be a rebel canner or you do not. I say it's your kitchen, your rules. But I'll go ahead and catch the video of pulling it out, or the finished product, in the morning. So it's the next morning and we have got all of our beef stew out of the canner. It pressure can for 90 minutes. We pulled them out, set them on the counter, and just let them seal. All 7 quarts sealed, and this is what I have.